The Imam was the leader of the Shia community and used every opportunity to defend the principles of the Shia belief. During the Imam's brief stay in Baghdad, Yahya ibn Aktham, who was defeated in his previous debate with the Imam, tried to challenge him with a critical question about the Shia belief against the first and second caliphs. He asked the Imam's opinion about a fabricated narration, stating that the angel Gabriel came to the Prophet and told him that God says that he is pleased with the first caliph, and asked the Prophet to ask the first caliph if he is also pleased with God. The Imam responded that the Prophet told the Muslims in his last Hajj that many will affiliate lies to him after his death. The Prophet advised the Muslims to validate any narration affiliated to him with the Quran and his traditions. The Imam then told Yahya that this narration was not valid as it was against the Quran by referring to the following verse.
وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ وَنَعْلَمُ مَا تُوَسْوِسُ بِهِ نَفْسُهُ وَنَحْنُ أَقْرَبُ إِلَيْهِ مِنْ حَبْلِ الْوَرِيدِ.
Surely we have created man, and we know the promptings of his heart, and we are nearer to him than even his jugular vein. The Imam then said that how was it possible that God didn't know the first caliph's opinion about him and needed to ask the Prophet? Yahya did not give up and asked the Imam's opinion about another affiliated narration to the Prophet, which states that the first and second caliphs on the earth are like the angels Gabriel and Michael in the heaven. The Imam responded that the angels Gabriel and Michael were never infidels, nor ever disobeyed God by committing even a single sin. The Imam then challenged this unequal comparison and said that the first and second caliphs were infidels before converting to Islam and spent most of their lives in infidelity to God. Yahya then asked the Imam's opinion about another affiliated narration to the Prophet, which stated that the first and second caliphs are the leaders of the elderlies in paradise. The Imam responded that all of the people in paradise will be young and no elderly will be found. The Imam then said that this narration was fabricated by the Umayyads to downgrade the Prophet's narration that Imam Hassan and Imam Hussein are the leaders of the youth in paradise. Yahya continued and stated another fabricated narration where the Prophet had said that if I was not selected for the prophethood, indeed the second caliph would have been selected instead. The Imam rejected this false narration by referring to the following verse of the Quran.
وَإِذْ أَخَذْنَا مِنَ النَّبِيِّينَ مِيثَاقَهُمْ وَمِنْكَ وَمِنْ نُوحٍ وَإِبْرَاهِيمَ وَمُوسَى وَعِيسَى ابْنِ مَرْيَمَ وَأَخَذْنَا مِنْهُمْ مِيثَاقًا غَلِيظًا.
Recall, O Prophet, that we received a pledge from the prophets and from you and from Noah and Abraham and Moses and Jesus son of Mary. We received from them a solemn pledge. The Imam then said that God had taken a pledge from the prophets for their prophethood, so how could he change his covenant? He questioned Yahya that none of the prophets became infidel even for a single moment in their life, so how was it possible for God to select someone as his prophet who had spent the majority of his life in infidelity? Yahya continued and stated yet another fabricated narration where the Prophet had said that if God sends his punishment, no one would be spared other than the second caliph. The Imam rejected this narration by referring to the following verse of the Quran.
وَمَا كَانَ اللَّهُ لِيُعَذِّبَهُمْ وَأَنْتَ فِيهِمْ وَمَا كَانَ اللَّهُ مُعَذِّبَهُمْ وَهُمْ يَسْتَغْفِرُونَ.
But God would not punish them while you, the Prophet, are amongst them, and God would not punish them as long as they seek forgiveness. The Imam then denied the authenticity of this narration. This debate came to an end with the Imam achieving his goals without sparking any controversy on this sensitive subject.